You know that feeling, right? That little jolt of panic when you're in a packed new city and you do that quick pat down, wallet, phone, passport. Okay, still there. Travel is supposed to be about soaking in the sights, not stressing about your stuff. So today, we are diving deep into the world of anti-theft travel bags to figure out how the right gear can give you some serious peace of mind. And we're going to start with just how fast things can go wrong.
And that quote, well, it absolutely nails it. Professional pickpockets are masters of illusion, seriously. Someone bumps into you on the subway, or a group creates a scene near a famous monument, and that's all it takes. By the time you even realize something's off, your valuables are long gone. It's a pretty sophisticated game they're playing, but luckily, the gear designed to stop them is even smarter.
And look, this isn't just a feeling. It is a statistical fact. This chart here shows the top 3 European hotspots based on how often pickpocketing gets mentioned per million visitors. You can see Italy is leading the pack, but France and Spain aren't too far behind. Now, this isn't meant to scare you off your dream vacation. It's just to show why being a little extra prepared in these super popular places is such a good idea.
Let's just zoom in on that number for a second. 478. That is a lot. It's how many times pickpocketing was brought up online for every million tourists in Italy. It really drives home the point that in some of the most beautiful, most crowded places on Earth, theft is, a real issue that you got to be ready for.
Okay, so that's the problem. What about the solution? In this first section, we're going to dissect what makes a bag truly secure. And forget those clunky old money belts. Modern anti-theft gear is all about weaving incredible security tech into bags that are actually stylish and that you'd want to carry every day.
The very best bags have this kind of 5-layer defense system. We're talking locking zippers to stop sneaky hands, slash-proof fabric for those cut-and-run thieves, straps that can't be cut, digital protection with RFID blocking, and, this is a good one, chair locks for when you sit down. Let's break down what each of these actually does. First up, locking zippers. Think about it. A normal zipper is just an open invitation for a thief, so these bags have clever systems, like PackSafe's Rhubar, where the zipper pulls actually lock together onto a secure hook. It's a simple idea, but that one extra step is usually more than enough to make a pickpocket just sigh and move on to an easier target. Next is the slash-proof body. A really bold thief won't even bother with the zipper. They'll just take a knife, slice the bottom of your bag open, and let everything fall right out into their hands. To stop this, these bags have a hidden layer of lightweight steel mesh, kind of like a secret chainmail, sandwiched in the fabric. A thief can't cut through it. Your bag might get a little scuffed, but all your stuff stays right where it's supposed to be. And that leads perfectly into our next layer, cut-resistant straps. This one is all about preventing the classic slash and grab. Where a thief on a scooter or just running by cuts your strap and just yanks the entire bag away. Well, by hiding flexible steel cables inside the straps, it makes that totally impossible. The bag stays right on your shoulder. And we have to remember, theft isn't just physical these days. Your passport, your credit cards, they have these little RFID chips that can be scanned by a thief from a few feet away. It's like a digital pickpocket. So RFID blocking pockets are lined with a special material that basically creates a force field, stopping those radio waves and keeping your personal info safe. And finally, we have what is maybe the most underrated feature of all, the chair lock. Come on, how many times have you been at a cafe and you put your bag on the floor or hanging on the back of your chair? This amazing feature lets you unclip the strap, loop it around a table leg or an armrest, and lock it back into place. It is an absolute game changer, especially if you're traveling solo and just want to relax for a minute.
All right, so we get the tech now, but let's see how it all comes together in some actual bags. In this next part, we're going to look at some of the best anti-theft bags out there, and we'll break them down by travel style so you can find the perfect fit for your next adventure.
Okay, for just walking around town all day, a crossbody bag is king. The Travel-On Classic Messenger, that's your all-around workhorse. It's perfect for those long sightseeing days, but if you want something a bit more stylish, the PackSafe CitySafe CX looks just like a designer bag, but it's hiding that super discreet Rhubar lock. And if you're a minimalist, the Travel-On Classic Mini gives you that core protection in a really small, easy-to-carry size. Now, for those of us who need to carry a little more, check out the options. If you're a digital nomad or carrying a laptop and tech, the PackSafe MetroSafe X is pretty much the gold standard. It has literally every feature we've talked about. The Chapane Soleil is this brilliant 3-in-1 bag for people who want versatility and style. And for photographers carrying thousands of dollars in gear, the Ilar hard case is basically your own personal, portable vault. It's waterproof, shockproof, you name it.
But what if you only carry the bare essentials? A sling or a belt bag is perfect. The PackSafe Vibe 150 sling fits so snugly against your body, it's incredibly hard for anyone to grab it in a crowd. And for the ultimate backup plan, check this out, the Travel Security Belt. It looks like a normal belt, but it has a hidden zipper pocket for some emergency cash. Best part? It's completely metal-free, so you can wear it right through the airport's security scanners.
When we're talking about bigger luggage, the security needs change a little bit. A hard-side suitcase like the Samsonite Omni 2 here is kind of naturally slash-proof. I mean, you can't really cut through hard plastic. Plus, it has those built-in TSA locks. And for pure convenience, the Lovebook underseat bag is amazing for budget airlines and has a front laptop sleeve, which makes getting through security so much less stressful. Okay, we've seen the tech, we've seen the products, but how do you actually choose? Let's be honest, you don't need a portable Fort Knox for every single trip. This last section is all about being smart, matching the right features to where you're going and what you're doing, so you get the protection you need without hauling around extra weight or spending extra money. Let's start with a big one, RFID blocking. You'll see ads that make it seem like digital thieves are on every corner just waiting to scan your pockets. The reality? It's pretty rare, especially compared to good old-fashioned physical theft. So here's the real takeaway. You don't need a bag that's completely lined with RFID material. Just having one dedicated, protected pocket for your passport and your main credit cards is really all the protection you need. So what about that slash-proof mesh? Well, it does add a little bit of weight to the bag, so it's a trade-off. Do you actually need it? I'd say if you're traveling to cities that are famous for that kind of cut-and-run theft, places like Barcelona or Rio de Janeiro, then yes, absolutely. It's a critical feature. But if you're just heading to a quiet beach resort for a week, you can probably skip it. I really want to come back to the chair lock one last time because it is so useful and so often overlooked. If you travel by yourself, this tiny little clip is your new best friend. It gives you the freedom to actually sit down, take a breath, enjoy a coffee, and look around without keeping that constant death grip on your bag. And all of this really brings us to the most important point of all. The whole goal of good security is to blend in, not to stick out. A bag that just screams, "Hey, I am full of expensive electronics and all my money," can actually make you more of a target. The best designs are the ones that hide all these security features so well that it just looks like a normal, stylish bag. It's a fortress in disguise. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about for your next trip. Does your bag protect you without advertising that you need protecting? Finding that perfect sweet spot between safety and subtlety, well, that's the real key to traveling with confidence. Travel safe out there, and thanks for watching.